I had a heck of a weekend. I saw my mother, 90 years old, my sister, you know, nephews, nieces, cousins that we haven't seen in years, and we had a really good time celebrating my cousin Deidre's birthday. And then his brother Bobby Johnson left a post when I got on Facebook, and it just touched me because I believe all of us that are living are just so blessed. And amongst all of this stuff, the crazy stuff we see on the news and everything, I just was thinking about what he posted was a gentleman. It looked like he was in a Walmart, and at first it looked like he was doing something weird, but he was just following these women and people. And what he was doing is he was waiting to the last minute when they come to the register, and he was paying for them. And one particular woman, I paid for her, and she just looked so surprised, and she turned around and she said, and I did all that crying this morning for nothing. And she started crying because she was just so grateful that somebody would do that for her. And for whatever reason, it just touched me. How blessed we are. And I just think about all the people that have been a blessing for me. And it's not about the money. It's when you're in despair like that. And you just don't know how you're going to make it. And there's been times I wanted to just make some money and work and feed my daughter, man, when she was a baby. And I just wanted to help out. And I wanted to have something to maybe give my mother, man, for once in her life, instead of her always working hard and cleaning houses. And I said, if I could just not have her paying fees for lawyers and because I'm stealing or robbing, man, it's just to do something to give back, man. It's not the way God wants us to do it. I just know it isn't. And it just feels good to have compassion and to have the wife I have who would do anything for anybody, and just to be around good people, man. It's all I want to do is be a good person. But it reminds me of a book I read when I was younger. I can't find it now, but it was called Random Acts of Kindness. And it just feels so good to be nice to people. Mother Teresa says, preaching point is not a teaching point. Just grab a broom and just go clean somebody's house. Go visit somebody in the hospital and just do something nice for somebody. I mean, my father was just little things that seemed simple to a lot of people. Before us kids to buy us all ice cream cones, when most adults were pinching pennies and saying no, that meant something to us, man. Or to just do something like show up or just give us a compliment. And it just felt good to watch my sister and my cousin, man. They have my niece's kids, and they just got fresh clothes on, and they look so happy, and we're dancing. It just means so much, but I don't want to take up too much time. But again, I want to read something called The Dash, because it kind of, we need to stop every now and then and realize how blessed we are. It says, I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on her tombstone, from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of her birth and spoke of the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For the dash represents all the time that she spent alive on earth. And now, only those who loved her know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel, and be less quick to anger and show appreciation more. You don't want to sit in front of here.
No.
And show appreciation more and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? Would God be proud of how we spent our dash here on earth while we're still here? It's our turn.
Amen.
We've got to do it. 1.